So I love me a cute notebook. I ordered this notebook off of Amazon. Bianca Anderson has them available. Some of them are $5.99. This one is $5.99. I absolutely love it. It is a Beauty is Madness composition notebook. It is blank. I absolutely love the way it looks. I know that I'm going to use it for manifesting as an author. This is not my first time ordering one of her composition notebooks. This was my very first one. I want to say I think this one is maybe $6 on Amazon. But again, y'all, she designs all of these herself. She colors them all herself. It's not AI that she's using. And I feel like that's what made me be like, all right, I really think it's cute. I did get it with Amazon Prime. It is 150 pages. It looks like she first started dropping these in 2023. I hope she never takes them down because I really enjoy them. So it says money themed notebook can be used for school, journal, or given as a unique gift. Soft glossy cover with white pages. Her name is Bianca. She's the owner of Beauty is Madness and Whimsy Co. All art that is used on the notebooks, journals, and planners are hand drawn by me. Let me know when you guys place your order. Let me know in the comments which ones you guys really, really loved when you ordered it as well. This won't be my last time heading on over and getting some from her. Jackrabbit Skin is a 90-minute mystery by Ivy Pochoda. It is a part of the Never Tell collection with Amazon Originals. I listened to it with Kindle Unlimited. It's 45 pages. The book overview says, secrets and rage can get under the skin in an unsettling short story. Swan is a tattoo artist to a new community in the California desert when a mourning desert dweller named Kurt requests a tribute tattoo to his dead wife. Swan agrees, but the locals warn her, don't indulge Kurt in his tragic memories. No wonder, as Kurt returns for more tattoos, the truth about his wife's death begins to emerge in the ink. It is not pretty. I absolutely adored this book, for starters, because it was short. Please just imagine you're new to this community, right? All you're trying to do is keep your head above water. You're just trying to get better at tattooing. You're just showing up to a cafe and you're trying to draw and color. You show up to this bar and one of the locals comes up to you and tells you, like, hey, you outsiders and you tourists, we hate when you guys come. I don't know why you guys show up. We get so excited when y'all leave. How long would you stay in that town or that city? I promise you, I would have packed up my stuff and left the very first week. Swan had the most unwelcoming introduction into this community. The only person that was consistently nice to her was the bartender. The ending of the book absolutely shocked me because I did not foresee that coming. You cannot judge a book by its cover. You cannot assume all the time that because people are warning you about someone that they're just horrible for no reason. You have to absolutely give people a chance. Let me know what other titles by this author I should be checking out. I absolutely adored this book. It did drop March 19th of 2024. One Lucky Subscriber is an hour-long read. It is a Black and African American mystery by Kellye Garrett. It is available at Kindle Unlimited. The book is under 60 pages. It's actually 39 pages. So just picture this, okay? Your name's Kennedy. You have sole custody of your brother at this point. You're just doing the best you can to make sure that you raise him right. He has this YouTuber that he absolutely enjoys watching. So when it's time to sign up for a game show with this YouTuber, you are super excited. Why not? This is like your brother's wish come true. You'll always have cool points as a sister. What happens when the stakes are really high and everyone is trying their best to win this money? The YouTube creator is celebrating having 10 million subscribers. So while the game show is happening, everybody is watching. What happens when you get accused of trying to unalive the YouTube creator on live stream and now everybody's judging you? What happens when, while all this commotion is going on, a suitcase of money comes up missing and everybody's kind of pointing fingers at you? How would you prove on live stream in front of the world that not only did I not try to unalive this man, bro, I don't have the money that's missing? How do you guys figure out who the culprit is when some people are like, oh, well, our security system was down, this and that? It becomes a whodunit. Because at this point, you are overanalyzing everybody and everything. The security guard that showed up 5 seconds too late, you're wondering where he is. Now you're wondering why the ambulance is taking so long to show up for the YouTube creator who hurt himself and feels like somebody done tried to unalive him. Let me know what other books by this author I should be checking out. This was my first time reading a book by her. I absolutely adored it. I thought it was super quick and simple. Emma Rosenblum created a classic with this book, Crime of Fashion. It is a part of the Busybodies collection. I listened to it with the Kindle Unlimited Read and Listen. This is an hour and some change long read if you listen to it that way, or you can do the Kindle Unlimited Read and Listen. It is 40 pages. So when a $3 million Bulgari diamond necklace disappears into thin air during a locked photo shoot, the suspects are all on set. There's the magazine's new editor-in-chief with much to prove, the tarnished photographer she's indebted to, the fallen star who swooped in with her young rival, when her young rival got sick and the grandiose stylist, but it's the lowly assistant who must solve the case and find the gems before taking the blame. When I say that this necklace comes up missing and it instantly becomes the assistant's fault. Y'all, do you know how hard it is to try to prove your case when everybody at work knows you're financially struggling? So if something came up missing, they're like, why wouldn't French be the one to take it? Because I'm not a thief. I might be short on funds, but that don't make me a thief. I really like this book. It was a quirky mystery. The ending was not what I was expecting at all. I feel like you can definitely listen to this book in one sitting. You can listen to it while you're traveling. You can listen to it while you're waiting at the doctor's office. It was my first time reading a book by this author. I love these Amazon original collections because they let you try out so many different authors. This was book 3 out of 6 in the collection. Let me know what other titles by this author I should be checking out. It wasn't like a book that made your head hurt at all. It wasn't one of those books of like, can you just hurry up and get to the end? It was paced very nice, and that's what I enjoyed about it. The Nosy Neighbor by Nita Prose is a part of the Busybodies collection. Please picture this, right? Every day you look out your window and you have an idea of what your neighbor has going on. It's very clear that her husband just does not come out of the house all that often. It's very clear that she kind of despises her husband and she enjoys hiring yoga instructors to come over and help her. And it's not rare for her to close the curtains and for you to kind of be like, wow, so you're just in there cheating and dogging while your husband is running an errand or while he's doing this and that. And you start to feel like, dang, my neighbor ain't ish. She always comes over here. She always has something to say about my lawn. She always has something to critique me about. Goodness gracious, I can't stand this woman. But you get excited when she tells you that she's actually going out of town with her husband for some time, because that means you get a break from all of her antics that's happening across the street. Now, please just imagine how you feel when she asks you, hey, can you like watch the house for me? Can you look over things? And you're like, I guess I'll do it. Like, I don't know why I'm getting recruited to. Where's your friends or family that you care about so much? And where's the mailman that talks to you all the time? But when I say hello to him, he ignores me. I don't know how I got appointed to watch your house, but sure, I guess I'll do it. What would you do if when you walk inside, you realize that the entire house is covered in peanut dust? That's really not necessarily a problem until you realize the neighbor's husband has a peanut allergy. No wonder he's never seen outside. You've always been told previously that it was because he's allergic to this and that outdoors, the pollen, this and that. Now that you know that the neighbor's planning on taking a trip overseas with the husband, is it that she's getting ready to unalive this man? Because why are there peanut particles all over all of his belongings? You're finding peanut crumbs in the bed. You're finding peanut crumbs in his coat pocket, in his jacket. They're on his face mask he wears to bed. How would you feel when you're trying to prove that your neighbor has been trying to unalive her husband with peanuts? This book was absolutely insane because it wasn't even a matter of who done it. It was a matter of, this is why you should mind your own damn business. Because sometimes it comes back and bite you and you're behind. Let me know what other books by Nita Prose I should be checking out. I absolutely love this book. Again, it is part of the Busybodies collection. It is book 4 out of 6. Margaret Atwood created the book The Handmaid's Tale, and she also wrote this book, My Evil Mother. This is a short story. It drew me in based off the title and the fact that it is 32 pages long. Now, life is hard enough for a teenage girl in the 1950s suburbia without having a mother who may or may not be a witch. A single mother at that. Sure, she fits in with her starched dresses, strings of pearls, and floral aprons. Then there are hushed and mystical consultations with neighborhood women in distress. The unsavory, mysterious plants in the flower beds, the divine warning to steer clear of a boyfriend whose fate is certainly doomed. This book was so good because she went through so many different stages of her relationship with her mother. First, she thought that her mother was insane. Then she thought that her mother may have been onto something. Her mom even told her at times, like, if I said no to you having a popsicle, why don't you go ask your father? And that's all cool and great until you realize that she is telling this little girl that her father is the damn garden gnome that's sitting on the porch. So the little girl would really go outside and ask her father, like, Dad, can I have a popsicle? Mom said whatever. She would come back in and the mom would be like, well, what'd your dad say? And sometimes she'd be like, well, I guess he said, yeah, whatever. As she gets older, she starts to realize her mother may not be what she thought she was. And then in some aspects, her mother is exactly what she thought she was. This book is great for anyone that has experienced any stage of being a young woman with a mother. I promise you, you can relate to this book. It was my first time reading a book by this author, so I did not know what to expect. It will not be the last time. I also liked hearing her describe the setting of the 1950s and how judgmental people could have been back then when they thought you were into witchcraft, or just the way that women also sought out your help if they thought you were into witchcraft and their husband was driving them insane. Let me know what other books are similar to this. That just about wraps up this book haul. If you have not already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the follow button. You can find me on my website at alzabrooks.com, where you can hire me to promote and market any of your books. I do have a P.O. box for you to be able to send physical copies to me too. If you ever want me to have a signed copy of your book, I would absolutely love it. I also have my own books on Amazon. You can find me on there. And my book, My Favorite Ex, is still permanently free for people to be able to enjoy and read. It's just my way of saying thank you to everyone who has supported me in the long run. It has been a journey. I absolutely appreciate everyone that I have come in contact with. I am still on my road to 1,000 of networking with 1,000 authors. If you know any authors that I should be getting in contact with soon, go ahead and drop their name in the comments so I can follow them.